You're a widow, baby. A goddamn widow.
A widow.
Oh, no, dear. I'm a beneficiary.
John James Noor, what would you do to get into a pair?
You went too far this time. The networks will never run this.
What, you got a problem?
The religious groups will eat us alive. Oh, my God. We're telling people that murder is an acceptable price for a pair of underwear.
Depends on the brand, wouldn't you say?
You think this is a joke?
Joke? No. The joke is what our market share used to be when you ran things. You're the joke, Kurt. I'm the Messiah. And I'm protecting my 25%.
It's no more than mine.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you have a problem, sell your shares. Or better yet, why don't you call John in New York, and you can explain to him that you're upset because you think I'm making us all too much money. The moral majority doesn't buy our underwear. Teenage girls do. They want to make us stink? Let them. If it becomes big enough, I'll pull the campaign. And that would triple our advertising dollar anyways. But that's in the future. The distant future. In the present, I've kept a meeting waiting for more than half an hour. So, are we through?
Yeah.
Carol, is Lauren here yet?
In your office. And your wife just called. Said it was very important.
I know. Okay, okay, get her on the phone, then you can go home, okay? I'll get the alarm when I leave. Sorry for the wait. I've been fighting the censors on your behalf. Yeah? Well, okay. Yeah, I'm putting you on speaker. Because my hands are full, that's why. Okay, I'm right here. What's so important?
Man from the truck again. He was right in front of the house.
Mister!
But why? Why would you make this up? He thinks I'm doing it for the attention. What? That's fucking ludicrous. Somebody else just saw that damn truck. Just once.
And then what?
And then maybe he would realize that...
Lena, he's still gonna want a divorce. One thing has nothing to do with the other. What you need now is a good lawyer. Somebody to look out for your interests.
Rich, I don't care about that. He said that I love him. You understand? It's him I can't lose.
All those women, Lena. Do you think he even remembers their names? Christ, I hate whispering. What the hell are we doing here anyway?
I love this place. Could always calm me.
Valium, Lena. Ever hear of it?
You know what my mother used to say? She used to say the Impressionists painted in ether. Isn't that lovely? She said they painted afternoon naps.
Lena, don't get caught napping. Not now. It may all seem trivial to you now, but I promise you, when you don't have a million is anything but trivial. You're getting a lawyer. But in the meantime, I know a perfect way to make Guy eat crow.
What are you talking about?
This truck nobody sees? What if I do? Tonight.
Night, Connie.
Hey, Connie, over here. What's the big secret?
I was in robbery homicide downtown. I overheard the captain talking with Deputy Commissioner Hobart. They've got a detective, too, taking early retirement in the spring. Hobart's already fishing for a good replacement.
Yeah, so?
So, Captain only mentions two names. Yours and Dooley's.
No shit.
Son of a bitch. You lucky son of a bitch.
Well, I wouldn't write home just yet. Dooley's still got seniority.
Yeah, but not the conviction rate. Choice assignment like that, though? I was you, I'd kill Dooley just to be safe.
Thanks.
What's up?
Oh. Someone I know saw a peeping Tom.
Figures. I got a neighbor. It's a call every time a cat runs up the tree.
I thought that was fireman.
It's not even that. Can you imagine me climbing up a tree? Later.
Forget about it. We're off duty.
I don't know. She's a friend.
Oh, come on.
Hey, guy, how you doing? Listen, don't worry. Everything's fine. She's okay.
Of course, everything's fine. I know that. She called you?
Yeah. How you doing?
So, I guess that means you didn't catch him, did you? Right? What? Let me guess. Nobody else saw him either. Besides my wife, that is.
You son of a bitch. He could be a maniac for all you know.
Must be a fucking ghost, couldn't he?
Guy, Mrs. Holmby saw the truck, too. They're both here.
Aha. Mrs. Holmby saw the truck, too. Well, guess that makes all the difference in the entire fucking world, doesn't it? I'll wait for you outside.
Okay, we can notify the local patrols in the area, but beyond that, there's really...
Nothing we can do, ma'am. Is that what you were gonna say?
Jimmy, thanks for coming. I know it's an imposition. I know it's not what you do.
Don't worry about it. You've got my home number if you need it, right?
Yeah. Thanks. It's good to see you just the same. It's not often enough. We should have dinner. Maybe next week.
Great.
Jimmy, I'm sorry about
The
this.
fuck is the matter with you? Your wife is sitting in there terrified.
First few times it happened, so was I. I called the police. I called every security company in the neighborhood.
So?
So this is 8 times now. More rent-a-cops than tenants out here. And no one, not one person has ever spotted the 60s beat-up pickup without gardening tools in them. Not one person. Come on, figure it out. Get a divorce. You know what's going on.
Hey, your marriage, it's your business. You want my opinion? A woman that scared is not doing it for kicks.
Yeah, well, you don't know her very well. She's the queen of fucking guilt.
Ah, Jesus. You know what? You're fucking drunk.
No, I'm not drunk. I'm not drunk. But I am trying to get a divorce. Okay? This has been unraveling for years. Last year, I asked her for a divorce. Last year. And you know what? Suddenly, she gets pregnant. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Going to try to make it work, right? Stick around, you try to make it work. You see a kid running around here? She said she had a miscarriage. I know. Not your problem. Okay? I'll see you at the game on Sunday. Gotta break in a new glove.
So what do you think?
I think your friend's an asshole. But I also think that the Holmby woman didn't see a thing, lying through her teeth. I see she's backing up a friend.
Let me out of here. apartment. I'll pay for it. You got a week.
I'm not making this up. Look, this has nothing to do with us, guys.
Enough! Okay? Enough fucking drama. I've had it. I want my life back. My life. Nothing you do is gonna change that.
Oh, what life? A life chasing skirts?
No, taking them off. Okay. Feel better?
I'm sorry. Please. I'll do anything.
Really?
Anything.
Fine. Find someplace else to do it. Carol, you do something about this. James get in?
He arrived at LAX at 4:15. I sent 6 limousines.
6.
With the king travel alone.
Good. Lodger's entourage, Les will talk my ear off. How about the caterers? Did that whole thing work out?
Taken care of. Mr. Gerard's office? Oh, hello, Mrs. Gerard. No, I'm sorry, he's...
What? You know I have a trade party tonight.
This won't take long. I found a place. I'll be leaving in the morning.
Really? That was quick.
Well, we have to settle a few things.
All right.
Just come home tonight.
Tonight I can't. It's impossible tonight.
You can fuck her tomorrow, Guy. Tonight you deal with me.
Doesn't matter if it's late, I won't be sleeping. I'll be packing.
Okay, how about, it will have to be 2:30. Is that acceptable?
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Bill. Is that your name? Bill? Ooh, you got strong hands, Bill. What you do with them?
Bill Rhodes.
Hey, I'm new in town, and I don't know one road from another. I could use a tour guide.
Listen, honey, just because I got paid tonight don't mean I want to spend it tonight. You know what I mean?
Thanks, but I'll buy my own fucking drinks. Give me a Ryan draft down here.
Bob, this one's on me.
No problem, Billy boy. Look, sorry, okay? Just so I don't get that much attention in here.
Maybe you should smile more. It'll do you wonders. See? There you go. Now, as far as buying my drink goes, next one's on me. My name's Debbie. Do you, Bill?
That one was pretty good. Oh, guess I'm a lightweight.
Probably shouldn't be driving.
You know what? You're right. I think I need to lie down.
Okay.
And I think I need to lie down with you, Bill.
Okay.
And I think about your little jackhammer.
Boo-hoo.
Why don't you go in and show me how it works?
Hey. I didn't hurt you, did I? Huh?
No, Bill. You didn't hurt me. Come on.
Hey, I don't do that.
Oh, Bill. Come on.
Lena? Lena?
Jesus Christ.
Lena!
Believe me now.
Did this to you.
You did.
heard you knew her. You all right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. All right, let's bag him, get him back to the lab. See you down there.
This is what I want to do. Start forward the gate, too wide, around the house, okay? And when an officer inside the house.
Something on your mind?
Yeah, the rig. The rig's on my mind. This place is like Pirates of Penzance.
Do you want to cut the jokes and tell me what your point is?
My point is, if after raping her, he tied her up, I'm thinking it wasn't for sexual thrill at all. So why the overkill? Why bring her all the way downstairs? Why take the time to rig this at all?
I don't know. I mean, the guy's a fucking freak. Maybe the voices told him to do it. Whatever the reason. That made perfect sense to him.
Okay. All right. We'll file the motives under twisted mind for now. But there's still some problems with the mechanics. Some things that should make sense that don't.
Like what?
Like Lena told the first cop on the scene there was only one guy.
Yeah, so?
So, the desk lived over here. The perp had to drag it. Which he did, right?
Yeah.
Explains the scratches on the floor.
All right.
So how did the desk get from here to over there? Scratches stop at the body. You'd need 2 sets of hands. Wouldn't you?
I was tired. I've been packing all day. Guy was supposed to be home at midnight, but he wasn't. So I gave up waiting and fell asleep.
Okay. Let's talk about the assailant for a second. You told the officers on the scene that he was blonde, blue eyes, tall.
You're very tall. Too tall and handsome to be doing this, I thought. Is that absurd?
Anything else you can recall about him? Anything specific?
Oh. I thought he was gonna kill me, Jimmy. I really did. When I opened my eyes, I was floating. Just like a ghost. And that's when I heard Guy's voice. And then I saw him fall.
There was only one assailant? You sure about that?
Yes, positive. Why?
I just can't figure out how he moved that desk by himself. You know, without scratching the floor.
Okay.
I just have a few more questions. If you don't mind, Mrs. Gerard. You're leaving in the morning. That's correct, isn't it?
Yes. Guy and I were going through a separation.
I'm sorry, I thought it was divorce.
Not if I could help it, no.
I see. And you went to bed in the slip that the officers found you in?
Yes.
And the assailant never tried to rip it off?
Hey, what kind of questions are these?
Mrs. Holmby, please. I'll get to you in a minute.
Get to me? What the hell do you mean, get to me?
About why you lied about seeing a truck you never saw?
So you would do your goddamn job. Would we be here if you had? Would we?
I have to ask these questions to be thorough.
Thorough? Is that what you call treating Lena like a criminal?
I'm sorry. It's who I usually deal with.
You finished now.
Connie?
I'll wait outside.
Lena, we're gonna catch this guy, all right? I'll check in on you tomorrow, all right?
Thanks. Am I interrupting something?
No, just leave.
So, did that pain reliever work for you? Yeah, it's fine. Good. I'll make sure you have a prescription before you leave. In the meantime, take a look at these. A couple of support groups you might want to think about attending. Found that women in your situation sometimes find
situation? A woman in my situation is buying a gun. That's all the support I'm interested in.
Look, Mrs. Gerard, I understand.
If I'm wrong, I'll apologize later, but I don't think I am.
What the fuck are you talking about? What do you think you were doing back there?
400-pound desk. 400-pound desks don't fly. 2 people had to move it. Why would she lie about a thing like that?
Whoa, wait a second. When did lying come into this?
Do you really want this case? Because we can just pass on it. I'd understand.
You got something to say to me. Why don't you just say it?
I'd rather get proof first.
I know this woman, Connie. She's not involved.
Nowhere, do you? What would you do if I said she can't get pregnant? Just talk to the doc? Had her tubes tied 5 years ago. Can't get pregnant, can't have a miscarriage. So maybe your friend, your dead friend, knew her a little bit better than you. And I'm wondering now how much the underwear business pays. Give it up, Jimmy. You're never making the big show.
I don't know. You seen Lasorda's lineup this year?
I didn't come out here to watch you relive your past. We have to talk about this. There's cause to pursue.
You gonna start with the angle theory again? Because I don't want to hear it.
It's something to think about. Gerard was 5'8", and the way the bat connected suggested that the killer
I know,
was...
I read the fucking pathology report. The operative word here is probably. Probably shorter. It's not ballistics. It's not an exact science. You know how many ways a man can swing a bat?
No. You want to tell me? You're a good cop. I don't know what the hell you're thinking about.
I'll tell you what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about a friend. I'm thinking about a friend who can't last a minute without breaking down into tears.
I thought the victim was your friend, too. He's the one you played ball with every weekend, right? Not her.
You're pushing it.
Yeah, and you're ignoring it.
She was being raped. You don't get raped vertically. You don't stand there comparing heights. You see her? He used her for a fucking punching bag. Now you telling me she couldn't have made a mistake?
She didn't say he was tall. She didn't even say I don't know. She said he was very tall.
All right, you know what? You're right. She did it. Let's call the DA and arrest her.
Look, I know she was in the air. No way she could have gotten up there by herself. So we need an accomplice.
So who is it? Who's this accomplice?
Whoever dumped a load in her ass. Only maybe she likes it that way.
Jesus Christ.
7 million liquid? I'd take it and smile. But don't forget the 25% stake in the John James underwear franchise. Guy's folks are dead. No siblings. She's the sole beneficiary.
You know what? Life's not that complicated. She could have just divorced him, gotten half his money.
Not half. They've only been married for a couple of years. But all right, she gets a chunk, true. But this guy, he fucks every piece of silicone ass he can get his hands on. You heard his secretary. Every model through that place. Like a notch in his belt. Jesus, I'd kill him. It's not about the money. A month's salary, so she's got a boyfriend with AB negative running through his veins.
And Short, too. Don't forget Short. Because if he exists, he swung that bat.
Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe she wanted to do it by herself. I don't have all the answers. But I do have this. She wasn't home all night like she said. When she called Guy, she was in her car traveling east, somewhere just past downtown. That's the cell bill. Where the fuck was she going? I've also been talking to Gerard's latest conquest, the model Lauren Powers. She was in his office when Lena called, heard the whole thing on speaker. He was supposed to be home at 2:30, not midnight. So why lie? Why lie unless you have to?
All right. What do you want to do?
Taylor, see if a handsome pool man shows up.
Out of town? Where out of town? Oh, I see. Me, no. I'm just an old friend. Do you know when he's coming back? Uh-huh. No message. I'll call back.
I am not taking no for an answer. You are staying with me. I've got 6 empty bedrooms, for Christ's sake. What if he comes back?
Yeah, that's right. What if he does come back? I couldn't live with it if something happened to you two.
What if you're wrong? You get caught. The department could get slapped with a harassment suit. It's the rape victim you want to go after.
It's not just Connie, Lieutenant. Me, too. Look, I know it's just gut now. But it's my gut, you know? Like Ted Williams. Not all the time, but 400 ain't bad.
Yeah. Okay, Teddy. It's your funeral. But no pressure. You make no moves on her unless you've got something solid. And you clear it with me first.
It's a 24-hour job. We need a second team.
Second team. You want to play this hunch? You split the day.
Hey, Gil. What do you think?
Well, I think things aren't as clear as they ought to be. But I meant what I said, Jimmy. You know, low profile. If she spots the tail, my advice is don't deny it. Tell her you were just looking out for her on your own time. She'll believe it, right? I mean, she's a friend.
Yeah, right.
Go on, honey. Do something stupid. Anything?
Jesus Christ, don't sneak up on me like that.
So?
Well, she was over at the Rape Crisis Center for her afternoon session. And now, surprise, surprise, she's here. Yeah, she's a criminal, all right. So damned unpredictable.
Oh, don't start.
No, I'm serious. I think I figured out why she comes here so often. She's casing the joint for a robbery. She's just waiting for the guard to turn his back. She's gonna empty the joint.
Well, at least you're getting art lessons. I can't even get a radio station parked on my fucking
Breaking my heart. Hey, you checked those calls she made to Milan?
Yeah. She called a hotel, main switchboard. Place has 600 rooms.
Maybe she's planning a vacation.
That's what the lieutenant said. He also said tonight's it.
Good. Finally. I'm going home. What are you gonna do?
My last all-nighter. See you later.
Lenoir. Pierre Auguste. You learn something new every day.
Hello, Blondie.
Yeah.
Jimmy, it's Potter. Get in here now.
It's my day off, Lieutenant. Why?
Because Connie fucked up, that's why.
I'll be right there.
Fucking believe you, Connie.
He's blonde, Jimmy. Shows up at 2 o'clock in the morning out of nowhere, and suddenly she's hanging all over him. Come daybreak, she's taking him to the airport, putting him on a flight to fucking Milan. What am I supposed to do?
I'll tell you what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to call me or call the lieutenant.
I didn't have time to go to committee. He's boarding the plane, and if I didn't do something, it could have been it.
Yeah, well, what is it now?
Mr. Stein, again, I apologize for any inconvenience.
This is the friend you told me about?
Yes.
Well, friend, you and your partner are going to be receiving a nice, friendly letter from my lawyer. Nice to have met you.
Stein, this way, please, sir. We've got a car that's going to take you to the airport and a flight that'll get you right to Milan.
Too late. That's the money flight. It's here. Well, well. Somebody want to tell me what the hell is going on here? Mrs. Gerard's ex-husband flies 3,000 miles out of his way just to console her after she's been brutally raped, and you fucking lock him up? Who gave the go-ahead on this?
It was a decision that had to be made at the time, sir. I stand by it.
Oh, so that solves everything then. I see. Did you know about this? Did you approve the surveillance? Well, does anybody want to share a motive with me, or do we even have one?
Money, sir.
Money. The $7 million.
Yes, sir. That's right.
The $7 million of which 6 was donated to the Safe Harbor Rape Crisis Center?
Well, children, this is a memo from the mayor. He wants to give her a commendation. That money?
Hey!
I don't want to talk to you right now.
You've got to deal with me sometime.
I gotta deal with you. You cost me my promotion, Connie. And you cost me a friend.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna apologize if she'll let me.
Don't do that. She's guilty.
What? What did you just say?
Nobody gives away $6 million for no reason. Nobody.
You stay the fuck away from her, you understand me? You stay the fuck away from her, or...
Or what? Or what?
Jimmy. Well, you want something? Maybe search the house?
I wanted to apologize if you let me. Look, it's almost dinner time. Why don't you, let me buy you dinner? I'll tell you. Ah, Christ, Lena. I'll tell you anything you want to know.
I was just making dinner. You can stay if you'd like. I see. What a list. Well, I have no idea how we moved that desk. But it's true. I did take a long drive and called Guy from the car. Want to know where?
No, not necessary.
Bullshit, Jimmy. Why don't you just go ahead? Keep looking at me like all you have is questions, but you don't ask.
Look, I came here to apologize.
You're not very brave when you're not hiding in the bushes, Jimmy.
Okay. Yeah, I've got a few questions. Considering Guy's indiscretions, why did you stay?
Why do you care?
Guy said you told him you were pregnant.
It was a lie. Futile, misguided attempt to try and save something. I don't even know what it would have solved. I can't even get pregnant. But I was married before. You remember him, don't you, Jimmy? The man you arrested? I gave up too easily. I always thought I should have tried harder. Somehow it just got mixed up in my head. And then when Guy asked me for a divorce, I don't know, I panicked, and I didn't want to lose another husband. I still loved him, believe it or not. Does that make me a stupid woman?
No. No, I'd say that makes you unique.
In that case, I'll forgive the question. My ex-husband and I started dating my first year at Columbia Law. My parents disapproved. Let's just say letting Corey Stein into the family is still a no-no in some circles. And being a struggling designer didn't help. Just made him the Jew in the rag trade. What can I say when I fall in love? I fall. And when we got married...
They cut you off.
Yeah. Came out to LA. Corey had a hard time finding work, so I took a job as a paralegal to make ends meet. And one day, I got to talking to a client in the waiting room. Seemed nice. Took an interest in me, mostly because I think he liked to flirt. But eventually, he introduced Corey to all the right people. Guess who that nice man was?
Guy.
It's funny how life is sometimes, don't you think?
So what happened between you two?
He wanted children, I didn't. Ironic, isn't it? But it broke us up. Guy picked up the pieces, end of story. So money. Money's a bad motive, Jimmy. Have any others?
I wouldn't be here if I did.
But your partner does.
Don't worry about Connie.
She still does, doesn't she? Well, at least you're not lying to me anymore. So, now you've heard all my secrets. What else could you possibly want to know about me? You're not flirting with me, are you, Jimmy? I think it would be a bit bizarre under the circumstances, but I'll take it as a compliment.
You want another one?
Pray for by the minute. Sure.
I don't know why Guy ever looked anywhere else.
He was a little boy. He liked getting lost. You want some coffee?
Hey? Do you forgive me?
I forgave you when I let you through the door. Oh my God! I just saw the truck.
What? What is it?
I just saw the truck.
You saw it. You saw the truck.
Yeah, Connie, I did. I saw it. So what, do you still think she's up to something? Listen, we're dealing with Marquis de Sade here. Guy likes to hang women up for kicks. And got something in for this particular woman, and he's coming back to do it.
So what do you want to do?
I don't know. Park it in her front yard and wait. She needs a protection, Gil. Tell the captain that I volunteered and Lena agreed. Who knows, maybe we'll even lose this wrongful arrest suit in the process. I'll even take the night shift.
I'll go put on a pair of boxing gloves. Talk to the captain.
So what's it gonna be? You gonna hold a grudge?
A grudge? No. Jimmy, not my style. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You saw the truck, you're my partner. I have to believe you.
Yeah, Kelly here, Detective. You can add another gardener to the list, Manuel Ortega.
Tell me something, Kelly. This Ortega, tall blonde man. So why am I listening to you? Get out of the street before you attract attention to yourself.
Hey, Detective, how long do we gotta keep this up? I mean, it's been a week already.
Talk to the mayor about it. Well. What do we have here?
Okay, hold on. All right.
Don't be afraid of him. Keep your eye on the ball. Okay, one more time. Get set. Ready? Throw it nice and slow this time. Ready?
It's not funny.
Ah, Lena, come on. Don't be like that. Come on.
You miss it?
What's to miss? It was nothing.
Nothing. How can you say that? I mean, you're a professional. That's not nothing.
It wasn't exactly a career, Lena. I mean, I only played for one season.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pry.
No, it's all right. I'm over it. Pry away.
You hurt your knee in the game. Is that what happened?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what happened. Look, I mean, it's a fluke I even made it to the majors in the first place. Management was going to send me back down to the farm. I'm telling you, I spent the entire season sitting on the bench sweating my inevitable career on the force.
So what happened?
All right. It's the end of the season, right? Half the starting lineup is on the injured list. So suddenly, it's up to me and a bunch of other second-string guys to carry this pivotal series with Atlanta. Now, we got to win this series if we're going to have any shot at staying in the pennant race. You with me on this?
Yes, I can manage, thank you.
They win one, we win one. Last game of the series, and the heat is on. We're down 1-0, 2 outs, bottom of the ninth. And Gordon, boom, hits a double. It's a whole new ball game, except for one thing. I'm up to bat. And on the mound is Mr. Cy fucking Young, and I'm already 0 for 3 against this guy.
Well, I like the underdog.
Good girl. At this point, the stadium is like madness. It's like one giant voice. Everyone on the team is practically pulling their hair out. And me, I'm shaking in my cleats.
So I step up to the plate, and then like a gift from God, I see this long, slow curveball coming. And I don't mean just slowly, now. I mean slow motion. Bam! It's a high fly to center field, and I'm running, and I'm praying, oh, base hit, come on. And then the center fielder, he misses the catch, and he crashes into the wall. So I'm thinking, in the park homer. I get the second, and Gordon's made it home. Third, the second baseman, he's catching off a one hop, he's turning. The entire dugout is screaming, stop! But there's no way I'm gonna stop. And I slide for like 15 fucking feet.
Just like that, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, just like that. And I'm home. I'm safe. Listen, we should probably be getting back.
I had a wonderful evening. Thank you.
Me too. So I'll see you tomorrow night.
Yeah. Bye.
About these circumstances of ours.
I wish they were under different circumstances. But they're not, so... the only thing that we can do is not think of the circumstances.
Oh, sorry, Mrs. Gerard. It's just that I camp a lot, and I was thinking about a winch for my Jeep, but I just can't seem to figure out how the thing works.
There's a release in the cab. It keeps kids from pulling it out in the parking lots.
Really?
Yeah.
Would you show it to me?
Sure. It's, right there.
Wow. Never would have thought to look there. Guess you gotta know where it is to get the thing to work, huh?
Yeah, I guess. Look, I'm going to my group session at the Women's Center. I should be back around 6.
No need to explain, Miss Gerard. I'll be right here.
Yeah,
Hello, yes, Mr. William Gerard, please.
William Gerard, yeah, that's me.
Oh, hello, Mr. Gerard. My name is Elaine Gertz. I'm an attorney. I've been trying to reach you for over a month.
Yeah, well, I was upstate working a highway job. Whoa, wait a second. You say you're an attorney?
Yes.
Hey, listen, lady, this doesn't have anything to do with me punching Johnny Kilgore.
Lady, he told the cops he started it.
No, it's not about that. I'm sorry to be calling with such sad news, but...
Well, sir, your father's passed away.
Yeah? Well, how long did the man live?
The reason I'm contacting you is to inform you that you are the sole beneficiary of your father's estate.
Me? Hey, lady, you sure you got the right guy?
Yes, sir.
And I was wondering when it would be convenient for you to come to Los Angeles so that I may execute the will.
When? Shit. How about tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
I'm afraid this week is difficult. I'm working out of a client's office, you see, and unless, of course, you can make it in the evening around 9.
I'm sure I can have use of the offices, and if you wouldn't be uncomfortable doing it there, then...
Hey, an office, a bus station, middle of the night. Who gives a shit? I will be there.
Well, let me give you the address.
Yeah, I know where that is.
Oh, and Mr. Gerard?
I'm sure you know certain tax laws are against you, so I think that you find it in your best interest to keep your fortune private.
Until I've explained all the options to you.
Yeah, sure. I understand, okay? Mum's the word. I will see you at 9.
I'll be waiting.
Connie,
Hey,
how's it going?
I'm just checking in, seeing what the real detectives are up to.
Have patience, he'll turn up. Came back once, the odds are he'll come back again.
Hope so.
Well, Lieutenant.
Good night, Howard.
Hey. Good that you be here.
Is that what I think it is?
And good evening to you too, Detective.
God damn it, Howard. What's the fucking word?
Word is, sample matches.
The same rope?
If I had to venture a guess, I'd say same length of rope.
How can you tell?
Oh, why else would her blood be on it?
Definitely her blood?
Well, I don't know what Johnny Cochran would say, but as far as I'm concerned, DNA is DNA. This do something for your case?
Actually, Howard, any lawyer worth his business card could make my theory sound delusional. If they say I planted it, every jury out there would believe them.
So what are you so happy about?
Because I know. Where there's one mistake, there's more. It's just a matter of finding him. Just one other person I've got to convince.
I've heard everything you gotta say. You know what? It doesn't matter. Of course the blood was on the ropes. He hung her up with those ropes. What do you expect?
It's because you know I'm right.
Bonnie, no, give it a rest.
You can't say I'm not.
No, I can sit here and say you're not all night. Just give it a fucking rest. Rachel, what are you doing here? I thought you were going out with Lena.
So did I. I waited an hour. She never showed. And I called the house and didn't get an answer. I got worried.
Jesus.
Where are you going?
Whoa. Nicer than any lawyer's office. Hello, Miss Gertz?
Mr. Gerard. Good, you found me. Corner office. I would come out, but... Gosh, I have my hands full here.
Miss Gertz?
Hi, Bill.
You.
Looks like his case just won't end, huh? Oh, wait, he looks worse. Took him out with 3 shots to the chest.
Yeah, I'm still here, Mr. Kirk. I realize it's confidential, but I thought in lieu of the circumstances, I could... Uh-huh. No, I don't need amounts. I just need confirmation the guy was a beneficiary. It's just for my report. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
How did we miss this guy?
We missed him because we weren't looking for him. Remember?
William Gerard, enlighten me, if you will, please. Who the hell is this guy? Same last name, and what's his connection?
Second cousin, Captain. Rich kid fuck up, son of a diplomat, 10 drug arrests by the time he's 16, rape conviction at 20, for which he does 12 years.
But the rape, that's the beauty. He goes in the woods with his girlfriend, starts mixing drugs that should never be mixed. Winds up tying her spread eagle to 4 trees and raping her repeatedly while she's hanging there, tripping her brains out.
Hence the ropes.
Hence the ropes. When he's done, he just leaves. They find her a week later. Another day, it would have been murder.
Okay, but why? I mean, what the fuck is this vendetta for the Gerard family?
Well, his father disowned him after the rape. Changed his will, left everything to Guy. Bill had nothing to look forward to but a life of shoveling cement. I'd say he got real bitter.
You ever meet Guy's uncle?
Louis, yeah, once. When we got married, Guy brought me to be in the nursing home.
Well, he's in the last stage of Alzheimer's. Probably not gonna last much longer. Apparently, Guy was the only one who looked after him. He had no other family.
All this for money. Is he that rich?
I don't know. The lawyer wouldn't say. But I did a little digging. He was a diplomat or something. Had a big house in Hancock Park. Figures pretty substantial. Listen, I gotta go. Let's see you tonight.
I think somebody likes you. I don't know, Rach. I think I went a little crazy. Too far, too soon.
You listen to me. You get as crazy as you can, as fast as you can. You've got a lot of catching up to do.
I really don't think this is... Forget something?
No. Listen, I was just thinking, I got a couple weeks coming, and, you were saying you wanted to get away, so why don't we? I don't know, Mexico or something.
Jimmy, I really don't think it's...
That sounds perfect. It'll be just what you need. I can get you a reservation at this exclusive little bed and breakfast in Cabo.
Come on, say yes.
Yes.
Great. See you tonight.
Oh, I think he's cute. And a couple weeks ago, he was the devil.
Never said he wasn't a cute devil.
Is this great or what? What are you doing sitting out here?
How's town?
It was wet. And it was lonely without you. Got you a present.
Really? What?
Tell you when we get back to L.A. You're gonna like it. Let's go in.
Will you grab my drink?
Gusanos y lumbrices me acompañan en mi sueño. Yo logré enamorarme con la chica que tiene miedo. Y la más valiente del mundo para mí
You okay?
Hmm? Yeah. Why?
I don't know, you just seem kind of out of it.
I was just thinking about the reading of the will on Monday. Just turns my stomach.
You want me to go with you?
No. I'll be okay.
You're not thinking about giving away this money too, are you?
What I do with it is my business.
I know. I didn't mean anything.
Just let's stop talking about it, okay?
Fine.
What is she doing here?
Oh, Connie? I haven't seen her in 2 weeks. She wanted to come.
Well, then I wouldn't have. That woman hates me.
She doesn't hate you. But if you really want to get her back, oh, this is bad.
What? What?
Let's tell her we got married in Mexico. Jesus, Connie. It's like I told you somebody died.
Sorry, shocked is all. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All the best. Guess I've got a year to get you a gift, huh?
Hey, I just hear congratulations.
Yeah. Jimmy got married.
No shit. Hey, guys, Jimmy got married.
So how far are you gonna take this?
What? Is the thought of being married to me so horrible?
No, I just don't like taking advantage of people like that.
Baby, I promise. It's over the minute she gives me a toaster oven. But I'm telling you, right now, she's thinking about a collar.
He really likes playing, doesn't he?
Sure he does.
It must be painful, making it to the majors and then, you know.
Yeah, well, we reap what we sow.
So how does that mean?
Should never have gotten in bed with those Vegas freaks. They would never have broken his knee like that.
I thought he broke his knee in the last game.
Listen, this is between the two of you, okay?
No, not okay. Tell me.
His knee got broken because of that last game, not in it. He wasn't doing so well, you know? It's understandable. They were gonna send him down to the minors again. His wife giving him all sorts of grief.
I know all about that, so.
So, some high rollers propositioned him. The last game of the Atlanta series, don't make any hits. He took the money. Mistake number one. But he couldn't help himself. He wanted to be a major league player. So he made a second mistake and he hit that ball.
You lied to me.
Lena.
You slept with me, and then you lied to me. How could you?
Because it wasn't the time. Look, it's embarrassing. I was a kid and I did something stupid. And it's cost me everything. It cost me my career, my wife, and my kid.
Yeah, well, it cost you someone else. I'm sick of lies, and I'm sick of liars, Jimmy. Here's your car. Now take it home.
good seeing you again. I only wish that it were under more pleasant circumstances. Please.
Thank you.
Who could ever imagine that Lewis's son would do such a... I can't even begin to talk about it.
It's all right, Kenneth. I'd rather we didn't. I'm just glad it's here with you that I can finally put this to rest.
Well, it's my sincere hope that Lewis's estate will repay you in some small way for your inestimable loss.
It's just money. How could it?
Well, yes, but considering... Well, never mind. Let me just quickly take you through this one at a time. Lewis left his entire estate to Guy, including all liquid assets, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, in the amount of $6,574,256.20 as of this morning. His home in Hancock Park, with an estimated value of $1.6 million, and of course his collection of fine art.
Our collection? Really? Guy never told me Lewis collected. Is it in the house in Hancock?
Oh, no, dear, no. Lewis was never such a selfish man. He believed that the entire collection should always remain on public display.
Public display? Kenneth, are you telling me that these are museum-quality pieces?
Oh, yes, of course. You knew that, didn't you?
No, I didn't. Are they of great value?
Well, value is something that's kind of... It was never intended to be sold.
It's all right. Ballpark's fine.
Well, yes, here we are. All in all, about 225.
Oh, 1,000.
No, my dear. Million.
Million. Million. Oh, my God. What kind of art are we talking about here?
All picture art, including some important Renoirs, Monets, Van Goghs, among others. All in all, 64 different pieces.
How did he amass such a collection?
Well, he inherited it, just like you.
Come to make peace.
And what makes you think I want to?
Listen, just, let me say what I have to say. And then if you still want me to go, I will. Scout's honor. So you get, all that business squared away with that lawyer?
Yes, if it's any business of yours. Now, what is it that you wanted to say? I'm listening.
Aren't you gonna open it? It's a present I got for you in Mexico. I had it made up special.
What the hell is this?
I would have thought you'd recognize it. I mean, you've seen a few of them in your lifetime. It's a marriage certificate.
Yes, I know what it is. What is this, some kind of sick joke?
I'd even do that if I were you. That document cost me an arm and a leg. Do you know what? You tear it up, I'll just have to get another one. Either way, it doesn't make any difference. We're married. You and I.
You've lost your mind.
I haven't lost a goddamn thing. Unless you think $100 million is losing. Now, your husband, on the other hand, he lost. And Bill. Poor Bill never knew what hit him, did he?
You've got a very vivid imagination, Jimmy. But what you don't have and you couldn't possibly ever get is
proof. Ah, Lena. Of course I have proof. It's pretty simple, really. See, after you gave Billy the ride of his life, Well, he couldn't just go home. He had to unwind. So he went right back to that bar again, and he started drinking. And then he started bragging. Bragging about the crazy chick who had just fucked him silly. But nobody believed him. So Bill got mad. And Bill threw a punch. And that punch landed him in the San Bernardino cooler for the night. He was arrested at 1 o'clock in the morning. Guy didn't leave the party till 1:30. Now, I'm sure even you can do the math on that one. But don't worry. Nobody will ever check. PD's got their murder signed, sealed, delivered in a body bag. Doesn't get any cleaner than that. Oh, by the way, never lie to a cop with facts he can check. It's stupid. You found out about the will when you were paralegal at the law firm. And your first husband, he didn't leave you. You left him. Because you knew, even though Guy didn't, the guy was in for a fucking windfall. Too bad you actually had to kill him to collect.
Inherited property doesn't get split up in the divorce, you see.
Yeah, I see. I don't really care, but I see just fine. You're greedy, Lena. That's what spoiled your tidy little plan in the first place. You just couldn't wait to fondle your treasure.
What are you talking about?
That Renoir in the museum. Now, I couldn't figure out how anybody, I mean, art lover or not, could look at one painting so often. That took a little digging, but, hey, that's what I do for a living.
I loved that painting. I would never have sold it.
Yeah, well, you do what you want with your half. But this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna leave the country. We're gonna go someplace nice, where taxes are against the law. We're gonna wait a couple years, and then we're gonna start selling. And when we're done, I'd like a divorce. Because believe it or not, I really don't like you very much. Oh, and before you get any ideas about, bumping me off with, what, strychnine in my margarita or something, bear in mind that all this nasty evidence is in a safety deposit box somewhere. I kick, the key gets mailed.
Silly baseball crap. Lovey-dovey, doe-eyed bullshit.
Ah, come on, Lena. You were playing me. You can't be mad at me for playing you. Don't feel bad. Plenty of people smarter than me. Connie, for instance. She just wasn't playing this particular game. By the way, I mean to ask you, how'd you get up there?
Where?
Up there, in the air. I mean, hang yourself up like that, that's a pretty elaborate trick. I never could figure it.
Guess you're not as smart as you thought. I'm a beneficiary.
John James Moore, what would you do to get into a pair?
If the overinflated art market of the 1980s was a thing of the past, you wouldn't have known it today when a little-known work by Impressionist master Auguste Renoir sold at a London auction house for a reported $28.5 million. Although not the biggest of the super sales, the amount still managed to impress, outdoing all the pre-sale estimates by a wide margin. As it happens, for the past several years, the painting entitled Sleeping at Bougival has been exhibited right here in the Southland while on loan from a private estate. Preferring to remain anonymous, the seller is said to
Yeah,
have
it's Ruth.
been
Get me
pleased
potted
with
right
the
away.
purchase price, as was the
Important?
buyer, reportedly
You're
an
goddamn
Arabian
right it's
sheik.
important.
$28.5 million. How many barrels of oil is that, Ralph?
Anonymous my ass.